See, again, you have, and that's cool. I respect it.
I'm just saying, like, we can still be friends, right? But if we could take me out with 7 of your homegirls, I'm not going home dry that night because you my homegirl.
I can attest to that. I get it. I understand. Only because I have married friends too, and for me, my married friends have pools and they have pool parties too. But it's a certain way that I would go dressed. There's certain bathing suits that I would wear. I would have a cover up. I would have something I could tie around my waist, or I would have something I could put on over my bathing suit when I get out the pool. That's just me though.
But T,
I feel like it's a level.
But T, let's take this for instance, right? You seen what I look like. If I came there just with shorts and still a cover up, it's not going to change anything. They're going to look at it.
It's really not.
It's like they got X-ray vision. Right. They don't care. You're going to still see, damn, she's mad shapely. Damn, she got big titties. Damn, she got a big ass. Like, you're going to see, you still going to see it.
Period. Another way men fuck around and snitch and tell on themselves is trying to hook their homeboys up with their homegirl or with the wife's friend. Because you were saying out loud, hey, she's fine enough to fuck, bro. You should try to. And that's what the girlfriend hears. So it may have been that he may have tried to put you off one of his boys. His wife saw it. And because now he's trying to fuck you vicariously through his partner.
I don't think this is something you successfully pull off. You can clearly tell that a lot of people like to remain in a very binary exchange. I got a girl. She's mine. Don't look at her. Don't talk to her. I own her soul, and that's fair. I respect that. It's sad that a lot of people don't have platonic relationships that are non-sexual. These things I'm discovering now, at this stage of my life. It's kind of scary because I've always done it successfully, and it's not because the women have been ugly, and it's not because the fact that I was friend zoned. It was nothing like that. It just I know how to walk through the earth and assess who I would like to maybe connect with on certain levels. I think someone said it earlier. There's relationships. It's not just romantic.
Certain levels.
There's levels, but it's always been easier because I never really struggled with girls. So like women, they came and I had options, and so it's always like, well,
you got to be able to get bitches, basically.
Maybe, but it seems like that doesn't seem to be the consensus because Marcus don't have no problem with that. Willie don't got no problem with that, and they're still very much like, nah, I don't want to even talk to women. She get naked or she serves some sexual purpose in my life, and I'm just like, oh damn,
wait. First of all, that's not what we said, and we need to have Mon here to defend this too. But that's not what we said on that show.
Okay,
but if she's not in her life, I have one female friend, but she's more like a sister to me, and.
You don't want to fuck her. She's ugly.
To her boyfriend.
Right? Is she ugly? What she look like?
Is she ugly?
What she look like?
Is she ugly? Did she friend zone you?
I don't find her attractive.
Exactly.
So you friend zoned her?
No, we just became friends.
How? But she's ugly.
Me to take you seriously.
I'll show you in the show. I prefer certain she's not. No one's gonna think she's ugly. I just don't find her attractive.
And Dad expect me to take
Beyonce is like is one of my brothers. So I talk to him all the time. I don't talk to her as much now. So it can happen. What we said true for the new people in the congregation is that we don't see the benefit in hanging out with women in mass that we're not in relationships with, because when you hang out with a woman that you don't also have that romantic piece for, you can go do all the work, but you're not going to get paid. When you hang out with the woman, if me and BK was out and something happened, as a man, I'm supposed to protect you. Black men protect black women, all that, right? So I'm supposed to protect you. But after my protection is done, after I done got shot the fuck up, you're going to go home and suck somebody else's dick, not mine.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
It's like you working a second job when you hang out with a lot of women sometimes. So we just choose to not do that.
Yeah. Well, I think you can't trust the majority of them. I think that the reality of it is that male and female friendships shouldn't be I can have all these friends, because I think the truth of the matter is that most people can't have all these friends. Most of them niggas not your friend. They dodge a bullet and let you get hit. They wouldn't even save your kids from an attack.
I don't use friend loosely. If my friends I've either bled with or
I get you, right? So I think male female friendships, while rare, they do exist. And I do think with any friendship, whether it's a female or not, boundaries have to be strong. They have to be clear, and there has to be transparency. And I do agree, though, the level of attraction, it has to be pretty non-existent. I have a male friend who I call my brother, who I know for a fact, if I showed up naked to his house and said, do it to me, he would grab his anointing oil and call the pastor and be like, he's possessed.
Well,
Something's wrong with her.
Is he gay?
Yeah, that's because he's gay.
Is he gay?
He's not gay.
Then you don't know that for a fact.
If you show up to a nigga's house with your pussy out, and the first thing he do is grab his holy oil and not the baby oil, he's gay.
Not the baby oil.
He's deeply religious, and listen, it's rare. Now, I'm not saying it's not rare.
It's a lot of gay niggas that's religious because they want to pray the love of dick out of their heart. Like,
no, it's not it. He's attracted to women. Like, anyways, just had a whole situation. I'm not saying that, but some people, there are.
I cannot deal.
I mean, nonetheless, I do agree with Willie. I can't sit there and hang out with a homegirl.
Ooh, arrest me, Daddy.
I don't feel like entirely 100% myself. Like I want to, talk amongst women and talk about women things. And you don't want to sit there and listen to that. You don't want to sit there and listen to that. I think I don't feel like I'm 110% myself when I'm with a bunch of dudes.
True. Let me ask you a question, right? Because, and I'll give you your flowers. I know you get bitches. But I also know that the fact that if you hang out with a lot of women, those women, if you hang out with 10 women, 6 of them are going to give you some pussy. And the other one would probably going to want to give you a little head and then maybe give you some pussy afterwards. So you got 70% of the group that is willing to. How do you navigate that?
I can't speak on that being reality.
I'm sorry, when you're single. I forgot.
Yeah, no, you good. My lady knows what it is. I've had to remind her on a few occasions, like, don't get it twisted.
My gosh. No.
Anyway.
Reminding your girl that you get bitches is diabolical, and you can
that is diabolical.
Hold on.
I was rooting for you.
Let me explain it to you guys, because see, there is a certain
where the sound effects for that.
There's a certain level of back you get when it's like, wait a minute, like, I'm sorry, that's just the world we live in. You tend to value things when you know that those things are valuable. I'll say it like that. But I haven't had that situation. If they are my friends, they've been vetted again. I don't think it's ever been 10 females. It's probably been 6 to 8, somewhere around there. But it's 9 times out of 10, I'm not feeling them on that level. It just
that don't mean they're not feeling you.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't mean they
see a chocolate ball head with a beard. They like,
That would true. I would never know, because in this, I think this is the safety range I've always been able to exist in, because women don't typically convey those things outwardly. Like, if that has been reality, I've never had it. I've never had a homegirl flip on me and be like, I've secretly been in love with you for like 4 years. It just does not happen. At least it's never happened to me. So
this is another thing.
Everybody kept saying yet. It didn't happen yet.
You hang out with chicks. Now, I'm not trying to no disrespect to you, obviously, but if I'm hanging out with women, I'm expecting them to help me fuck their friends.
Perfect.
See, again, you have, and that's cool. I respect it.
I'm just saying, like, we can still be friends, right? But if we could take me out with 7 of your homegirls, I'm not going home dry dick that night because you my homegirl. So like, and you know which one is fucking with me. So it's your job to be like, D Wade, I'm LeBron. That's what you're.
We the wingman.
Because not trying to be funny, if I had a bunch of female, if I had a homegirl and I went out with my niggas and one of them liked her, me understanding, what type of time she on and what type of time he on, if that shit match, I'm connected them because that's what I'm supposed to do. So if I'm out with a bunch of my homegirl and her girlfriends, whichever two is willing to go home tonight, that's what you're supposed to tell me. Like, that's the point. Like, that's why we're friends. That's why you can call me to come move shit, change a tire, check a nigga every now and then, like, explain to you how to grill some shit. Like, that's why you can call me and not have to, pay the ass tax. So you got to get your friends to pay it now.
Maybe I've never orchestrated it.
Pass the bill.
Yeah, it's happened, but it's not happened the way you're saying it. I've never employed them like, okay, your job is to now go recruit. Like, that's just not how I think. I've never had that issue. So if we connect, one of their girls is feeling me, yeah, okay, cool. We'll see. Half the time, if that is the case, I'm probably like, yeah, nah, she cool. Like, I don't like to keep things too close. I like to put them in certain boxes.
Messy.